This week on your Newsroom.
I'm Ashley Watts. The famed convenience store Gus Mart is a staple at Georgia Southern. With over 500 items to choose from, it's been a favorite for students all around campus. We give you an inside look on how new renovations have made a big change in the Russell Union store.
I'm James Sasser. International Education Week was last week, highlighting the global nature at Georgia Southern. With events around campus all week, students were invited to appreciate diversity in the community. We show you how students ended out this eventful week.
Plus, Georgia Southern Volleyball took on their rival App State last week. Our cameras were there to capture the action.
If it matters to you, it matters to us. And it all starts right now.
This is your Newsroom, with our team of reporters in the field covering the stories that matter to you. Now from the Georgian Media Group, this is your Newsroom.
Hey everyone, welcome to your Newsroom. I'm Ashley Watts.
And I'm James Sasser. Gus Mart has added a new piece of technology in the store that makes checking out much easier. I was there to give you an inside look at their new renovations. The Gus Mart in the Russell Union is done with the remodeling process. It has been revamped with Amazon Just Walk Out technology. You go in the convenience store, get your item, and walk right out. It has been closed for 3 months this semester while construction started over the summer. Snack foods, bottled drinks, a soda fountain, candy, and refreshments are in the store. Student Dylan Akins was in the store shopping.
My first impression is it looks brand new. I mean, it just looks like an open place where you can, go hang out and get your food and leave. I mean, it's a great place. It looks great. Oh, I think technology is definitely taking over jobs. I mean, this really got rid of the cashier, so that's 3 jobs that got taken by cameras. Which, I mean, I guess it's a good idea in theory, so people don't steal or you get charged for what you paid for, but it is taking away from jobs, for sure.
The system detects what the shoppers take by using the cameras in the store in correlation with the weights on the shelves. This new artificial intelligence store allows shoppers a fast, no-wait experience. They're able to go in, find what they want, and leave without waiting in a checkout line. This allows for students and faculty to get back with their busy day.
It's a lot better. There's more space in here. So much more space. Monster Energy drinks.
The convenience store offers many different items including food, perishables, and household essentials. This is the first Amazon walkout store in the state. Stop by today and experience a new and improved Gus Mart.
So James, what are the hours for the new Gus Mart?
Gus Mart is open every Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I'll be sure to stop by. Thanks, James. International Education Week had events all week around campus. Your Newsroom's Naya Worrell was at the International Street Fair to capture one of their tasty events.
The first 400 people to show up at the International Street Fair got a free meal with their choice of Latin-style food or some Asian cuisine, or even some cookies from Johnny Boy's Cookies. Noelle Staffold waited in line for some fried chicken tacos.
So, what do you think of the food?
It's really good. Really, really good. Like an 8.
Students also received t-shirts upon registration, with over 500 students attending this year's street fair between both the Armstrong and Statesboro campuses, which is close to the around 500 international students currently attending Georgia Southern. The top countries of international students include Nigeria, Bangladesh, Honduras, India, Bahamas, and Colombia. Most of the students here at Georgia Southern are on an F1 student visa, which is required to study in the United States.
It's extremely important that we introduce students to other cultures, countries, languages, foods, and that's what today is about.
Other events celebrated during International Student Education Week was Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, and international awards. Georgia Southern has an array of student athletes studying here from different countries, such as freshman punter Alex Smith from Melbourne, Australia, and Aaron James Williams, a tennis player from Germany. This has been Naya Worrell reporting for your Newsroom.
Naya, you tried both food trucks. Which one was your favorite?
That's right, James. I got some fried rice from the Asian cuisine place, but I had to take Noel's advice and get the fried chicken tacos, and they were delicious.
Sounds like it was really good. Thanks, Nia. Women's volleyball killed it on the court last week. Your Newsroom's Javon Adams captured the excitement of the game.
Big weekend for Georgia Southern volleyball as they took on their rival App State in 2 back-to-back matches. Friday's match was a breeze for the Eagles as they gave App State no room on the scoreboard. The first set was tough, but 8 kills from Reagan Barth was the game changer that helped the Eagles come out on top. The next 2 sets were the pieces of cake that led to the win this game.
Offensively, I thought our setters did a really good job creating matchups, put a lot of pressure on them first contact, so really proud to get the win, proud of our team for the effort.
Saturday's game was a showdown. Georgia Southern came out hot, winning the first 2 sets. The third set was headed for the Eagles before App State came back in with a change of mind. Their change of pace helped them to go on a 12-1 run to win the set. The final set was crucial, and Reagan set the driving force behind the win. She made a match high of 22 kills, equaling the freshman to 36 kills on a huge weekend.
You know, when we got down in those holes or we had a little bit of a slump in middle of the set, I think we did a really good job of focusing on next ball mentality and just fighting back.
Saturday's volleyball game was also really special because it was senior day and some players were honored before the game. Those same players shared the court for their last regular season game, finishing the season with a 12-3 home record. This is Javon Adams reporting from Statesboro, your Newsroom.
Javon, what does this win do for Georgia Southern volleyball?
After this week's win, the volleyball team was able to move their name to the 3rd seed in the conference and also tied their record for Sunbelt wins. This team has been playing with a lot of energy this year, and we'll be able to see what they have next in the next game against Troy this upcoming Thursday.
Thanks, Javon. Before we go, here's some events around Statesboro this week that you don't want to miss.
Tonight, November 8th, you can make your own holiday wreaths and doormats at UPB's Deck the Walls event.
Tomorrow, you can network for a new job at the Winter Student Job Fair.
And finally, on Friday, you can give blood at the blood drive at City Campus.
Thank you for joining us this week for your latest updates. If you have any news tips or you'd like to stay up to date with the latest on Georgia Southern's campus, we encourage you to connect with us on social media at _Newsroom.
For now, for Ashley, and for all of us at your Newsroom, I'm James Sasser. We'll see you next week.